Hello again and welcome once more to another episode of Magic and Misfits. I, of course, am your DM, Steve. Welcome, welcome to our ninth episode, which is kind of like a 9.5 episode if you want to count the that episode one mishap. But hey, we're here.
Session 0.
Don't talk about that.
I will always talk about it.
Technically, yes. This is episode. This is our 10th straight episode, but oh my god, I hear myself. Wait, oh, I forgot that I had YouTube open. All right, we're back. That was weird. Anyway, so welcome. I don't think we have any announcements unless anybody else has some cool announcements for this week. But yes, welcome to the show. Thank you for your continued support of Magic and Misfits. Oh, I do want to say that Thursday, our maiden voyage show had some personal issues that had to be dealt with, but hopefully they will be back again this coming Thursday. So look out for that. But hey, we're here and we're ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, Magic and Misfits can be caught every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I promise you that even if I was dead, they will have to call in a spiritual medium, and I will still DM this show from the other side.
I'm just going to leave you for
it. But anyway, and of course, Maiden Voyage on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget it, Rebecca. Anyway.
Shut up. Anyway, okay, I hear an echo of myself. It's creepy.
Okay, you'll be all right. Now, let's get started. For 1 point of DM inspiration, please tell us what happened last week.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, last time on Magic and Misfits, we started this campaign where we left off in battle. We had Oriana and Atreus on one side. We had Celeste, Kane, Moko, Garen, and Gardain in the middle of the bar. Well, no. Minus Celeste, and Celeste was with Nathan. And we had some kidnappers who were interested in Nathan. So Celeste, being all passionate about her friend Nathan, she charged them, throwing an ice dagger right at Tony. My guy Tony, she threw a dagger at him. She rolled a beautiful natural 20 right in his eyes. Anyways, the battle continued. We were pretty much destroying them until a third person joined the bar and he kidnapped Nathan, which then turned into a chase scene. He almost got away, but at the last minute, Nathan was able to break free and something happened with him. He has some weird powers.
It's my boy Nathan.
Oh boy. He's a weirdo, but he's a cool weirdo. He's a misfit.
Mm-hmm.
Brand that. co-sign that shit. He's a misfit. So anyways, he uses weird powers and he caused his abductor's eyes to explode from his skull. Just pop! And he died. Celeste gave back the armor and dagger to Oriana. Atreus and Oriana asked us to please keep this on the low. What happened? That Nathan is special in his own ways. And they proceeded to help us by giving us some supplies, food, water. And we loaded the cart and we were on our merry way. It wasn't too much to go into details, but yeah, that was pretty much the whole session.
Woo! Yeah! Wow! Woo!
Very good, very good. Yeah, take your DM inspiration.
Oh, yes.
Demspiration.
Now, let's get started. By this point, you've been now traveling a few hours. Maybe we'll say about 3 hours outside of town. Going in the direction of the mountains. The mountain range, the Drysann Mountains. Drysann for those of you that are taking notes.
Thank you.
Are now looming ahead. You see them a lot clearer. However, the drivers, may I please get an animal handling check from you?
Ooh, okay.
So, DM
Right.
Steve.
Yes.
During this ride, of which is 3 hours long, would we be able to rest a little bit?
Like short rest?
Yeah.
Depending on this roll,
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to you.
That is a 18. Natural 16.
Okay. And I believe Gardain was up front as well.
Yep.
So Gardain, you might want to unmute yourself so that you can tell us what your role
Sorry.
is.
I'm sorry. I said I was like helping Kane steer the horse.
Just roll the damn animal handling, please.
Oh shit! On that 20.
Nice.
All right, cool. You both can tell that the horse seems to be going much slower than he has been the last few days.
Oh.
Some might say exhausted.
Oh.
Or I should say exhaustion is setting in to the nth degree. Some might even call it 4 if it was on a scale of 1 to 6.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Well, I chose the wrong time to do this.
I think the horse is tired.
Yeah, maybe we should
When's the last time we fed it? When's the last time we gave him some water?
Celeste is gonna kind of poke her head up at the front. Like you know how in a car they have that weird middle seat? Like she's just gonna pretend like she's in that middle seat and just shove her head into the front and just be like, I think we should give him some food and some water.
Maybe we should take a rest. Maybe get him to just rest his legs.
What time of day is it?
It's definitely it's definitely starting to the sun is definitely on its way back down from its highest point. So we'll say it is, we'll say 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
DM, sir, as Celeste and Kane is having this conversation about finding a spot to rest, Craydon is looking for a spot, someplace he perceives as safe to like just.
Okay. Roll me a survival check, please.
Ooh, I will also cast guidance on myself.
Ooh, okay.
Alrighty. Come on, survival. Hey, holy shit. Nice. A 24.
Okay. With that 24, you find a spot. You find a spot off in the distance. It looks beautiful. It looks out on a cliffside. You haven't really noticed, but the elevation is definitely getting a bit higher. So when you see this spot, there's a beautiful cliffside that looks out onto like woods and to the left you see the expansion of the mountain range. And it seems just clear enough to get yourself a nice camp going.
I said, "Boy, that's beautiful." And I just point out to Celeste and Kane while I'm looking at it, like, that spot looks pretty nice to camp out at.
Celeste nods her head. Yeah.
Kane will clap Craydon on the shoulder and just be like, "Good job. Should we pull in there then?"
Let's go.
Okay. And she will hiya direct the horse. That's not how you direct the horse. Hiya! Hiya! No, she'll direct the horse towards the area that Craydon spotted.
Okay.
Have us set up in a safe spot there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm joking. That is the only time I would do that voice. End me.
That's a lie. It's gonna come back again.
It is. It's gonna come back to haunt me, and I'm terrified.
It will definitely come back to haunt us.
Why, hello.
Oh, hello.
No.
As you pull into the clearing, you hear, "Oh, hello."
Oh God.
No,
Turn around.
Kaden jumps off and shoots herself in the head.
I raise my beard over my face to hide.
So are we pulling into camp for the day-night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any rivers nearby for the horse to drink out of?
Any rivers, did you say?
Yeah.
No.
Damn. Did you roll those dice just to say no?
No. No, I didn't.
What dice is it being rolled?
I genuinely rolled a D100 to see.
Nice. Okay.
Kane, knowing that there's no kind of water, she will take out her.
Psst, we have water. Remember? We got a case, a barrel.
6 gallons.
Yeah.
I have soap. I don't know why, but I have soap. Who uses soap in D&D? Actually,
that awkward moment when you make your character, and then like all these episodes later, you're like, wait, why do I have this?
I think it was part of the diplomat's kit or something.
Oh yeah, definitely. It would be. Kane will. Would it be better to just make it drink out of her wines again, or just to open the keg?
Maybe we should make like a little water hole for it so that it doesn't have to lick your wineskin.
Yes, I mean, it's not like that's disgusting or anything.
It is a little bit.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
Germs are
I
good
have
for you.
soap. Someday I'm gonna throw that soap. Soap. Haven't you ever taken a bath before?
Oh my god.
Kane
kind of looks up and then down.
Let's go to a hot spring.
No. Look, I haven't taken a bath since I was a kid. That's kid things, right?
No, it's not. My mommy and daddy took baths all the time.
Yeah.
Never together though, because that was gross.
Yeah. Now tell me, Celeste, are your parents divorced? I'm joking.
Jesus. She starts bawling her eyes.
No,
I'm kidding. Okay.
Yeah. Kane will open the keg and let the and then we'll make a little water hole for the horse. She'll follow that's the idea. Need your place to drink.
Hey, Moko, do you want to go gather wood for a fire? Possibly see if we see anything to forage for, like plants, fruits, animals?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Garen, do you want to join us?
I
forgot Garen.
I'm not entirely sure that I can be of much help.
It's just a simple question. You either want to take a trip or you want to hang out with the ladies.
And he looks over to the ladies. I think I'll go with you.
Hey, so
what's wrong with hanging out with the ladies?
Yeah, I thought you liked hanging out with this Garen. She kind of crosses her arm and pouts a little bit.
He blushes a little bit and runs. Wait for me.
Kind of giggles.
Hey, where are you going?
No, to you guys.
Oh, okay. I think he ran away from all of us.
Away from us.
I regret nothing.
They're all crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So let's be on our way then, guys.
Yeah, verily.
Verily? Stop it. Get out.
Just remember, Moko, if you ever get some daggers, you gotta walk them.
So, you guys don't need to roll anything. It's this can just kind of be a guy's trip type of thing. Going out hunting.
Oh yeah.
Drink some mead.
Getting some hair on the chest.
Yeah, we got lumberjack shirts on.
The only person getting hair on their chest is Gardain.
I was about to say, do dragonborns get hair?
What about Garen though? Wouldn't Garen get hair on his chest?
Come on, it's Garen.
True.
He's too sweet and cute.
Oh my god.
He takes some grass, put it on his chest.
Oh my god. Turns out he's freaking allergic to the pollen that's in the area.
Oh my god.
That's definitely some Garen shit though. Let's be honest. Let's be really honest.
Bless.
Poor guy got he got a weak immune system, man.
So Garen, so while you guys are all kind of again, much like any hunting guys trip, you're not really so much looking around for food. For a fact you got plenty of food back at the camp. This hunting venture is more about you guys kind of connecting, so Garen, sitting there, holding his one what the hell is it called? Hand axe. He's holding one hand axe in his hand, kind of leaning against the trunk of a tree, and He looks over at Moko. Says, "So, where are you from?"
Are you familiar with my people?
Not really. We never got too many Dragonborn over in Iddlewilde. The only dragon I've ever come in contact with was the one that stole me.
Yeet.
I am from a city called Irok on Clunax.
Heard of that place.
It's been many years since I've seen my homeland.
I know the feeling.
Oh, pardon. Here I am talking about my homeland, forgetting what happened to yours. My apologies.
Oh no, it's okay. If you can't laugh about it, you might just cry about it. And this isn't a time for crying.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
As a tear droops down Moko's face, he's not crying.
Gardain cuts, he rips off a piece of cloth and hands it to Garen. So Moko, what happened to your people?
Oh, my people are still there. It's just I was made to leave.
Or did they exile you, or was it a choice to leave?
It was a choice. There was nothing else for me there.
I see you're a paladin. What inspired that course of action?
My people, are you aware of the situation on Clunax?
Yes, kind of. I'm also from the same land. Do you know the big ancient red dragon?
Yes, that is why I had to leave.
Oh, what did the old lizard do to you?
Ooh.
What hasn't he done to our people?
Believe me, he's done a lot to the dwarves. He's made us mine for him, hoard and collect his treasures. So he's done quite a lot to generations of my people as well.
And we are in a common struggle.
Do you wish to see him gone?
I wish to see him utterly destroyed. His children used as pedestals for the next rightful ruler of the land.
Oh, the old man, he's up there. He may be old, but he's still a dragon nonetheless. But his children, those are little bastards. I'm assuming one of them, Garen. I'm assuming one of them is who you traveled with for so long, who abducted you. You said you were abducted by a dragon.
He was a red one too.
Yep, that's probably one of the old dragon's offsprings.
Oh. Okay. There's more?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And he starts kind of getting nervous again and just kind of rocking back and forth.
Hey, Moko, how would we go about handling dragons?
Is there a way other than violence?
I'm asking you. I know very little about their history. I was hoping maybe a Dragonborn would have better insight in this.
So
that's
tell
racist,
me.
man.
Hey man, no low-key racism.
Moko was just about to school him. Check that dwarven privilege.
Do it.
What?
How do you think Dragonborns came to be?
I have no idea, to be honest. In my head, I just picture a dragon turning into like morphing into human, and just
sleeping with humans.
Sleeping
yes.
with. That's what I picture.
I was told that Dragonborn are inferior dragons, and therefore we must serve our lords.
I mean, sorry.
That's
fucked up.
Damn. Guardian just looks at him like, oh shit.
It's like, oof.
I don't think you're inferior at all.
I mean, that
Those are kind words, but history has shown that the dragons will always rule over the Dragonborn.
Well, don't dragons feel they're superior to everyone? That every other race is inferior to them. Believe me, my people have mind for them, crafted for them, and if we do not obey them, they just pretty much kill us. They use us as slaves as well, pawns.
When there's so many of us, why do we so willingly submit to these lords?
Fear.
Isn't that the way that life goes, huh? Always the little guy taking care of the big guy. I mean, come on. You notice that that he's holding a water, what looks to be a water skin, and as he's talking, he's like sloshing it around. Yeah, I can't believe that these guys want the little guy to take care of them. I mean, come on. These hands are only but so big.
How much have you had to drink?
Dude, what you got there, little guy?
Nothing. And he like opens up the bag that he's holding and goes to start putting it back in.
Can I stop him?
Yeah, can we like both stop him?
You can certainly try.
Oh.
I would like to assist Moko if I can.
Give me a dexterity check, please.
Ooh.
Sleight of hand, I think, is the way to go on this one.
That is going to be a 10. Oh, wait, with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 10.
Oh, God.
I rolled 2 9s.
It's just enough. It's just enough to like to right as he's about to drop it in, you like grab his hand like wait, and and yeah, he is holding a wineskin.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh my god.
You've been holding out on us, Garen?
What? No.
Do I notice his cheeks are like slightly red?
Yes.
You little devil, you. It's okay. I understand why.
Moko's gonna take a drink.
Wait.
Too late. Moko takes a drink.
Oh no.
It tastes like wine.
Nothing like a little drink after some combat.
Mm-hmm. It's just a normal wine. It's nothing crazy.
It's nothing crazy, but let me get like 3 saves, please.
No.
Oh, Jesus. No. Yeah. No. It's nothing crazy, but him being so small, it definitely hits him a little bit harder. And
better.
Mind sharing the love there, Moko?
I hand him the wineskin.
I take a nice little sip.
I picture you like passing it over his head as he goes to reach for
it. Is he like toying with me a little bit?
No. I'm saying like over Garen's head.
How tall
as he goes to reach for it. He's only 2'11".
Okay. I was gonna say because he's also a dwarf. I'm like the biggest person right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe. Aren't you like 5 feet?
Yeah, I'm like 5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, even then, you guys still tower over Garen. But yeah, I mean, so the hunt goes pretty well. Roll me a. Roll me a d4.
4.
2.
Okay. You guys catch 6 rabbits.
Nice.
We're hunting rabbits.
Gardane catches 4. Moko catches 2. But it's a pretty good haul. Garen doesn't do anything. He's just trying his hardest to get his wineskin back.
I hand it back. I hand it back to him. Like we're passing it.
Mm-hmm.
We're passing the wineskin around.
Okay.
Sip, pass.
Yeah, and but he definitely when he gets it back, once like the hunt is over, you guys are ready to go back to camp. He says, let's keep this between us, yes?
I look at him. I just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You need a better poker face to hide that inebriation, though.
Yeah.
I've been hiding it this long.
Gardane goes down, like, takes a little dirt and rubs it on his cheeks. There. If they ask you got dirty hunting, and if you wash it off, your face turned red because you were scrubbing your face.
I like how you think.
Oh God. Can I do like can I look for like a mint or something, like a plant herb?
Roll a survival check, please.
Oh yeah. That would be a even 10. 8 plus 2.
You find some. You definitely find a few herbs around the area. Not many, obviously, because it is winter. But like the final bit of plants that have survived, are is what you have found. And also the fact that you guys are getting closer to the mountains, so there's not going to be a lot of stuff left. Okay. But yeah, you definitely don't find any mint.
But would you say I found enough for like the rabbits to cook something?
Yeah. Cool. I mean,
so I take a little pinch of it and like roll it up, and I tell Garen, here, chew on this. It won't taste. It'll taste bitterish, but it'll help get rid of that smell.
You notice he's putting something back in his bag. And he's already chewing on something that looks like leaves in his mouth. And then like he looks up at you as you're like handing him whatever it is, and he looks away and like spits, and you see a black glob come out and hit the ground, and he looks back up at you. No, Hanker.
Is that chewing tobacco?
Let's go back to the camp.
I look at Moko like, this This is one smooth operator right here.
Moko's gonna chuckle.
we head back to the camp.
Okay. As you get back, what would the ladies have been doing this entire time?
Celeste is explaining what soap is to Kane and letting her touch the soap and like putting a little bit of water on it and making it sudsy and being like, "See, wash your hands."
It
Repeatedly
burns.
saying, Celeste, I know what soap is. I just, it's needless. Why do you need soap?
Because you have to be clean.
Yeah, but you can be clean with just water and scrubbing really, really hard.
Yeah, but then you don't have to scrub really, really hard and then it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, but...
Look, have you ever taken a nice bubble bath?
No, only rich snobby people do that.
I mean, have you ever taken a normal bath with no bubbles?
Sure, when I was like, what, 6?
They're great. I love bubble baths. I mean, regular, normal, not bubble baths.
I mean, did you like have one by yourself or what?
Well, and you notice she's kind of like trying to think of something. Well, my family was not that well off, so we rarely got to take baths, and we did it from oldest to youngest, and so I usually got the cold water.
No, well, cold water's not that bad, is it?
Sure.
Kane's like, what? Warm bath? Soap? What are these luxuries? Yeah, speaking of your family, Celeste, you said something pretty interesting back in the bar. You know this Salvatore family, right?
I've heard that they're bad people.
You've heard they're bad people. Right. But why did you say for the grunt to take back a message that the Amakira is back?
Right as she says Amakira, Celeste stands up. I think I'm gonna go sit at my tent.
Oh, did I say something wrong?
No. And she just kind of walks off silently.
Oh. Kane will just sit there, lay back, maybe look at the horse and be like, I fucked up, didn't I? I asked too many questions. Yeah. Get her talking about warm baths. Fucking crazy.
Hello.
Ah.
Celeste kind of looks up. Garen! And goes and hugs him. You have dirt on your face. What's wrong? Do you need me to clean that off for you?
No.
And before he can even respond, she prestidigitates it off.
Oh.
Craydon jumps in the middle. I jump to catch the prestidigitation. Can I do that?
You can't counterspell prestidigitation.
No, you can't stand in front.
Body.
You can't stand in front of prestidigitation.
But I stand in front of him just to like block him. Like she does it, but like I pretty much like stand like bodyguard him. Like she can't see nothing.
She just kind of looks at you like, what the hell? And then goes back to making her fun.
I like, hey, so look, we found some rabbits.
I can make rabbit jerky.
Amazing.
I'm proficient in jerky making.
So I hand her one rabbit, like, here, start on that process.
All right. She takes it and starts making jerky. I don't know the process of making jerkies.
We need to make a fire first.
Okay, let's make a fire. Well, we need to make a fire first. So, how about I prepare the rabbits while you guys make the fire?
You can smoke it overnight. Like it's roughly about 8 hours.
Nice.
Like 6 to 8 hours.
That might draw attention though.
Yeah.
It might draw attention from anybody else that won't be in the areas.
So I also have some herbs if you want to, season up the rabbits.
Sure.
Do you want them, Celeste?
Yes. I do.
Hand her the herbs.
She takes them. Does she recognize what the herbs are?
Yes.
Are they seasoning?
What is it?
Herbs.
They're herbs. Are they like
thyme, like lavender, like
death?
Oh my god.
I love death. It's my favorite herb.
You just said death?
Yeah, I did. No, because lavender is like.
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah. Say no more. Say no more.
Anyway, yeah, no, there's a few stuff. I don't know what you would find in like a mountain climate, but I mean
some herbs that are suited for cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, so you guys can build a fire. You start on your rabbit jerky if you want to do that. You can start on a rabbit stew if you want to do that.
Yes.
Let's do some stew.
Malco, how do you feel about rabbit stew?
I was just gonna eat these raw, but I'd take some flavor.
Yeah, try a little flavor.
Yeah, every now and then, you need to feed that primeval instinct, that urge. Keep your combat senses about you.
Yeah, definitely eating raw meat.
Celeste just kind of looks at him like.
Says the lady that didn't take baths.
Guardian laughs at Kane. Haha, burn.
Yeah, it's a burn that my family didn't have enough money for soap. Whoopie-doo.
Celeste feels bad now.
Damn. Shit just got dark.
Yeah. Maybe next time you want to throw stones, look at the house.
She kind of like.
I look at like, what house?
That joke went over. Looks at her feet like, I'm sorry.
I was like, that went over my head quite literally.
Kane will just like wave her hand. She's like, whatever.
Garen, you see, Garen is like sitting in front of his tent, just kind of like
going that ecstasy.
He's taken out the wooden sculpture that that Gardain had been working on. And he's kind of whittling at it now too, like just out of boredom, and just to like pass the time. He starts even like whistling a tune while he's working. Every once in a while, you see him like spit, and yet another black glob comes out of his mouth.
Celeste kind of looks over at him and makes like a face like, why is he spitting black goo out of his mouth? But she can't quite figure out what it is. Hey, Gardain.
Yes?
Is Garen okay? He's spitting black goo out of his mouth and it's kind of weird.
Would I know what that goo is?
Yeah.
You said you did earlier.
Oh, okay, cool. I tell her, have you ever heard of chewing tobacco?
Yes. What'd she have, actually?
You might have seen people around who chew tobacco.
She nods. Yeah, I've seen it a little bit around. I just forgot that it was weird.
Yeah, apparently Garen is a man of many interests. I just want to know where he keeps all this stuff.
Probably in his bag. Doesn't he carry a thing around with him all the time?
I don't know. Maybe you should find out.
Okay. And she gets up and walks over. What's she doing?
Just working on the Malavai statue.
She kind of like sighs a little bit. Right. Can I borrow your bag?
Huh? Why?
Because I need to put that stuff in it. Please. And she bats her eyelashes.
How much stuff do you need to put in there?
All the stuff.
Not much. Everything. just a little bit of stuff. Just some things. Please.
He like reaches back into his tent and pulls out his backpack. There you go.
She takes it and runs over to Gardain. I got it. Let's look. And she opens the bag.
And it's just a traveler's pack. So like yeah.
Can she like feel around the sides to see if there's any like secret compartments or anything?
Yeah.
She does that.
Nothing.
Damn.
Where does he keep it all?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go put something in this bag before he gets like suspicious that I'm not putting something in the bag. And she just runs off and finds some pebbles and puts it in the bag. And she gives it back to Garen. Here you go, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And when you give it back, like he puts it back into his tent. And then yeah. That's it.
Cool. So should we take watches again tonight, or should we just risk just sleeping?
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take first with Kane.
Okay.
I'll take second watch.
I'll take last.
Garen, when do you want to take watch? You should take watch with Moko.
Yeah, I can do that.
He can teach you how to be a manly man.
I was thinking about taking watch with you, and maybe I don't know, Kane can hang out with Gardain or something.
Yeah.
They're always hanging out, but they never talk.
Who?
All right. We can watch together. Kane, do you still want to keep first watch? We can take second.
I don't mind either way.
I don't mind taking first watch with Kane.
Cool. We'll take first watch then.
We'll take second.
Nice.
Okay.
I miss Malavai.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as she says that,
I really hope that you say Oyi as your character. Just Oyi.
as soon as she says that name, Craydon just puts his head down.
Group hug, and she kind of like tries to hug everybody with her tiny arm.
Garen reaches into what looks like a purse, and pours out a purplish liquid. When you say Malavai, and then like caps it and puts it back into the purse type bag.
So it's kind of like looks over and is like,
I go over to Celeste. Did you check that little bag? That little purse of his?
He didn't give it to me, so no. Next time we'll get it. Wait, take it while he's sleeping.
Well, you have second watch with him. Maybe you can convince him.
True. If anyone can charm him with their amazingness, it'll be me. And she kind of like flips her hair.
I like you. You got spunk, little girl.
Teehee. All right. Well, I think the soup should be ready pretty soon.
Oh yes, the soup. Don't burn the pot.
Yeah. And she goes and stirs it, assuming we have a pot and a spoon.
No, you have to stir it with your hands.
That's hardcore mode.
You definitely have some cooking supplies. As a matter of fact, I believe Atreus and Water Bucket gave you, Oriana gave you guys cooking supplies.
Sweet. I'm gonna put that in my backpack then.
Somehow I remember that. And if it's not the case, then it is now. But yeah, no, you definitely have the supplies you need to stir the pot, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So, as the night begins, you all go to sleep, or whoever is going to sleep for the early watch.
Go to bed, you kid.
Hey, I'm 33.
Go to bed.
Okay.
And let's start off the watch with a perception check.
Ooh.
I cast guidance on Kane.
Thank you.
Well, I want you both to do it. So.
But I'm gonna do my role, but I give her guidance.
All right, got it.
I got a 10.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me. Yeet. I got a pretty good roll. It's perception, right? Huh. So that's okay. So natural 18 plus the 4 on the guidance plus 4 perception, so that is a 26.
Ooh,
nice!
Wow!
Teamwork, baby.
Like an eagle. Caw-caw!
You hear the hair growing on Gardain's face. No, I'm joking. No.
How dare you?
I'd die.
You know that there are some like creatures about, but they're all like kind of doing their own thing. You might hear a coyote in the distance, or as Rebecca might say, a coyote.
No. I may be Texan, but I'm not that Texan.
How do you know that the wagon isn't lifted? It's
damn.
on 24-inch rims. No,
Now you're gonna get shot.
Also, it's not Skull, it's Copenhagen. Anyway.
Okay then.
No.
No idea what's going on, but okay.
No, it's okay.
We're okay.
I'm paying attention to other chat. Anyway, so yeah, you hear maybe some in the distance. Maybe the clip clop of some goat hooves, and the snores of your companions. I am the snores of your companions, and yeah, you know, just a beautiful night. Basically, your typical, like, if you were to like look up soundscapes or something, right? Yeah. And find the that one thing that is supposed to be the wild. That's what you hear. It's just amazingly just serene. Just nature is going on right now.
Yeah, I think Kane is doing leaning up against a tree, with kind of her hat off on the floor in front of her, her hair kind of let down, and she's just listening to the sounds peacefully, enjoying it, because she doesn't get to be on land often. So this is nice.
I guess Craydon would be on leaning against the tree opposite her, just polishing his warhammer. Also, enjoying the sounds of nature.
Oh yeah.
Not a bad night, Kane.
That fucking owl's loud.
Who said that?
Craydon?
This is not a bad evening.
No, this is nice. It's relaxing. But you know what's better? This sea. This sea. Just.
You often talk about the sea a lot.
Yeah. I mean, sailed it for most of my life. Of course, I'm going to talk about it.
I'm not familiar with your people. You're the first time encountering your kind. With no disrespect.
What do you mean by my kind?
I've seen elves, I've seen dragonborns, I've seen gnomes, but I've never seen your kind of people.
She looks human.
Oh, she looks human. I know you're human, but something more. No, just by looking at her.
My charming personality. I'm joking.
It's the lack of soap. She looks like a mole person.
Oh shit! She pulls off her mask. Oh!
I pull off this skin to reveal another skin. I'm joking. This isn't Scooby-Doo.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, there's nothing too special about me.
If you say so. So how's life on the sea? I've always spent my time in dark caves and sculpting statues and making weapons. What is it like to be on the sea?
It's freeing, I guess. It's nice just feeling the waves rock the boat. The smell of salt heavy in the air. It's just nice.
Or is your family...
what?
Was your family, travelers of the oceans? Did they travel port to port?
I guess you could say that, yeah. My family on the Scarlet Sails, they are a rambunctious bunch, but I love them all the same. Wouldn't trade them for the world.
They're a little bunch of rowdy people.
Yeah.
Safe to say.
Real hectic. real hectic. But it's how we function through chaos.
I dig it. I respect it. Sometimes you need sometimes you need to be a little loud and a little in your face.
Oh, yeah, of course. And it also means that no one fucks with you on the sea. And people know not to fuck with the Scarlet Sails.
Would I know that name, the Scarlet Sails, DM?
Roll a history check.
Oh, yeah. Alright, the history is a +2. Oh, shit, natural 20.
Nice. Nice.
Tell him what he would know about the...
So what you would know about the Scarlet Cells is that they're very well known for causing trouble. A lot of fights, a lot of just damages. They might be banned from a few places, cities or towns. But what you would also know, because you got a nat 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you would also know is that they're not necessarily a sailing crew. They're more pirates than anything else. So yeah, there are stories about how they plundered treasure from other people, stolen cargo from ships. They're a crazy bunch. They're a crazy bunch, and people, they're known for having a bad reputation, and people don't necessarily try to associate with them if they can. And there's like a little on Kane's like let me double check on Kane's like coat. There's a little kind of like embroidered marking that you would know to be similar to the Scarlet Sails symbol on their flag.
Guardian looks at Kane and he's like, really? You're part of the Scarlet Sails.
Yeah. Why?
Whoa.
You shocked?
Yes or no, honestly. Explains a lot.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, just how the way you conduct battle, the way you talk to people. The pirate's code.
Yeah. I don't give several shits about Pirates Code. They're family. Family protect their own. That's all there is to it, really.
No, I agree with you 100%. I'm sure you have plenty of stories to tell.
But I wouldn't want to bore ya. I wouldn't want to bore any of you.
No, please. I live for these moments. I like to scope moments and times, like beautiful moments or people doing crazy things.
I mean, I guess so. But let's just keep this.
I don't know what you're talking about. Scarlet who?
You are a treasure. You are a treasure, Gardain, and I love ya. And he's gonna just plant a sloppy kiss right on his forehead.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
I see the drool drip down my nose.
God, not that sloppy.
Okay.
She's not a dog. What do you think she is?
No, I'm joking. You just see Gardein blush like, whoa. I like you too.
And the rest of the night goes, or I should say, the rest of your watch goes pretty well. You're, kind of just getting to know each other. Like really getting an idea of each other, and
heck yeah.
We are family.
I will. If there's anything I missed out, I will send it to you, PM Gardain.
Copy that. Likewise.
Yeah. Definitely, Gardain. Send a bit about yourself, about what you might have talked about. Over the few hours of your watch.
Yeah.
This way, Gardane and Kane can finally say that. Well, we have an idea of who the hell each other is.
Nope, no, nothing about him. Wouldn't mind leaving him for the rats. Good night, everyone.
Wow.
Joking.
Magic and Misfits.
Next campaign.
The rats.
It is now time to wake up Garen and Celeste.
Wake up.
I look at Kate. Do you want to go wake up Celeste?
Oh,
I go wake up Garen. Garen!
Oh god.
I'll go gently nudge Celeste with my foot. Oi. Bean sprout. Oi.
Kind of like wakes up like what?
Bean sprout, get up. It's your time for watch.
She sits up and stretches and yawns. Okay. Oh. And she gets up and walks out of her tent.
Garen crawls out of the tent, stands up in front of it and stretches. And just kind of drags his feet over to where the fire is at. Guardian, you still there? At his tent? Good.
I'm still there at his tent.
Yes. Roll a perception check, please, sir.
Ooh. That was a 3. DM inspiration, damn it. Yes! 18 plus 2 on that 20.
Nice.
You, as he's like kind of walking over towards the fire pit, and you look in and you see the quote unquote purse. And it's tucked under his bedroll.
Gardane starts stroking his beard, and it's like, and just a quick look.
Spice.
I reach for it, and I just take it out in front of the bed, and I just walk to my tent, all casually like. Good night, everybody.
Wait, but you do reach for it first, right? And you lean in and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mimic. Ah!
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Roll me a dexterity save at disadvantage.
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
It is a mimic.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I kind of wanted it to be a mimic.
I kind of did, but I kind of don't because then battle.
Because then that means that Garen really has something to hide.
Right? Trust issues.
Then we wouldn't be getting any sleep.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, you take it and you walk over to your tent. Good night, everybody. Yeah.
I get my tent, I make sure I close it, I just open it to peek inside.
Mm-hmm.
What does he have in here?
Well, the way one of those works is that you usually have to think about the thing that you want.
Oh.
No way! Fuck.
Will I know exactly what this is?
Roll me an Arcana.
Oh yes. +2. Switch up the dice. That would be an 11.
I mean, it's a fairly common, is it?
Common, uncommon item.
I think it's an uncommon item.
I have no clue.
But you know it to be a bag of holding.
This sly devil. Now that I know what it is, I'm not even going to attempt to see its contents because I know I won't. It'd be a guessing game.
Mm-hmm.
So I just peek out my tent to look and see where Garen is.
Mm-hmm.
Is he like in view of his tent?
No. He's like he's like zombie standing by the fire, like still kind of slumped over, just standing in front of the fire.
So I just I noticed him doing that. I just got my tent. I walk all easy to his tent. And I just put it right back where I found it.
Okay.
I just go back to my tent to go call it a night.
Bean sprout. I'm sorry. Celeste is just like looking into the fire, smiling, thinking like, she called me Bean Sprout.
I was like, what nickname could Kane give Bean Sprout? Bean Sprout is there. It's like the first thing that came to mind.
It's my favorite. I'm putting that on her sheet.
Bean Sprout.
AKA Bean Sprout.
Oh my god.
Official.
Ah, yes, it is law.
Alright.
It's law, it is written.
Yes, it is law. Celeste kind of looks over at Garen. So, how are you doing?
He just like kind of still stands there, really awkward, like, and just. If you give him a, if you look at him a bit better, you realize he is standing and asleep.
Celeste kind of gets up and takes him by the shoulders and shakes him. Garen, wake up! What's wrong with you? We're supposed to be watching.
So tired. So tired.
She sighs. We need to keep watch, Garen. Just a couple hours. It'll be okay. Then you can sleep again.
Oh, okay.
Come sit down.
Okay.
He goes and sits by the fire.
Yeah. He walks over, and let's start off with a
perception check.
Perception check, please. Yes.
That's an 18.
Cool. Yep. Yeah. No. He also got a 15, and yeah. It again. Same. Description. Just very beautiful out. No real troubles to be heard. Whatever predatory animals you hear are in the distance, like far in the distance.
Mm. Celeste's kind of just gonna look out and admire the beauty of the world.
It's very nice out here.
Mm-hmm. It's very serene.
Yes. You know, Iddlewilde used to sound like this at night.
Sure, we'll find out what happened to your town. So, and she kind of like looks at her hands and plays with her fingers. Why did you want to take watch with me so badly? I just have to know.
I don't know. You, if I'm being honest, you make me nervous.
So that makes you want to be around me more?
Well, I don't want to be nervous around you. You're a very nice girl, and.
Well, why are you nervous?
I find that sometimes when I'm treated too nicely, it backfires, and I don't want to feel this way about you. You're you're very nice, and I don't think that you'll treat me badly.
Of course not. You're my friend.
So I wanted to hang out with you because I don't want to be scared of you.
Well, you probably should be.
Oh.
I'm actually a serial killer, so... And she smiles and giggles a little bit.
Roll an intimidate.
Oh my god. Okay. 21. 17 plus 4.
Oh, shit. His eyes go really, really wide.
I'm kidding. Don't worry. I'm just trying to freak you out.
Oh, well, it worked.
So, tell me about your... Tell me about, your life. Like, what was it like living in Iddlewilde?
Oh, well, it's been about 50 years since I was there, but I remember it like it was yesterday. The people were very happy. They were smart people. We worked very closely with the dwarves of the mountain, and well, we just knew how to have fun. We knew how to enjoy the wonders of nature. It was a very beautiful place. You might not think of a place that is so gray as beautiful, but we gnomes are of a different cut, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
We see the beauty in all forms of nature. The trees, the rocks, the way the wind blows. Because it's all some form of energy, some form of power. It shows us gnomes that anything and everything can be used to make beauty. We are tinkerers, if you didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
So we just learn to enjoy what we have. Again, people who grew up in large cities or towns might not appreciate Iddlewilde for what it was, but
Well, maybe that's not quite true. I'm sure lots of people could admire the beauty of Iddlewilde, even if they did grow up in big cities. Castles, towns, palaces, all those things. Maybe you just need to find the right people who are so fortunate to have been born into that society that actually really do see the beauty that is in a lot of things.
maybe someday. But I just hope to eventually find my friends and and the other people of the town.
Sure you will.
If they're still alive.
We'll find them, I promise.
How about you?
Well, when I was not really little, but when I was like 10, I left home and became a wandering bard. I played music and learned magic stuff, and I was with 4 other people. There was one, he was a half elf. His name was Ame, and he was my best friend. He was sort of my age, a little older. But with elf and half elf years, it gets kind of confusing, and then humans are even more confusing, and life is confusing. That's my point. But I just kind of traveled around with him and his friends, and it was pretty fun. And yeah, she kind of like looks at the fire.
He reaches out and like kind of just pats your back and like rubs your upper back and like pats it and doesn't say any words, just kind of yeah.
She sighs. I want to go home someday.
I'm sure you'll find your way home someday.
No, you don't understand. I can't go back.
Why?
Can you keep a secret?
Well, of course.
I was actually cast out of my city. I summoned a demon, and my parents found out, and so they kicked me out. And yeah. And I swear I'm not trying to scare you this time. This is actually like true. They wanted me to be a really powerful sorcerer. But I didn't want that. And so in order to kind of make them happy and make me happy, I traded something valuable with a demon. And I became very smart, but they quickly found out that it wasn't actually me.
Well, as scary as that is, I'm sure your family are still very worried about you.
If you knew my parents, you would think the same that I do. They're very ashamed of their daughter. If you ask them if they have any kids, they'd deny it.
Well, then what you need to do is prove to them and to yourself that you are worth their time. You're here for a reason. We all are. So show them.
My plan is I'm going to become super powerful and super famous and then go back home and be like, hey, mom and dad. Not mother and father like I was supposed to call them. Be like, I'm back, bitches.
I enjoy your goddamn, what's the word?
Spunk? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one. I enjoy your spunk.
Thank you.
You got it. You got it, kid. And like he like reaches out and gives you one of those like little fist nudges against your chin.
She laughs and just kind of smiles. You can't tell anybody, okay?
I won't.
I don't want people to think that I'm like possessed or something. Because I'm not. I just don't have a soul.
Oh.
I'm gonna get it back someday, though. I'm gonna find that demon. I'm gonna punch it out of him. And she kind of like cracks her knuckles. Oh, she attempts to crack her knuckles, but doesn't.
He just kind of nods his head. And again, the rest of the watch goes off. You guys laugh, joke. You of course, keep an eye on the smoking rabbit jerky, and as the sun begins to rise just a bit, it's about that time to wake up Moko. Actually, no, because isn't it like 4-hour shifts? I think, right? Anyway, I don't know.
Celeste is gonna go over and wake up Moko. Moko.
I have a snot bubble coming from my nose.
Oh, jeez. Ew. She kind of like nudges him on the shoulder, avoiding the snot bubble.
Okay, good.
No, she's gonna poke the snot. No, I'm kidding.
I need to roll a deck save. No, okay.
Moko, it's time to get up.
Moko begrudgingly gets up.
Do you want a little company? I can stay up a little longer.
I think you should probably go to sleep, young one.
All right.
Moko,
she kind of gives Moko a hug before going to sleep.
Moko doesn't know what to do and kind of just touches her shoulder with 2 fingers. Before grabbing my shield and my sword and putting on my armor.
Yep, and you absolutely can do that because I mean you're gonna be there for a while, so you can absolutely put on your armor while you're doing your watch. Can you also give me a perception check, please?
Yes. This has been charging at 20 all day. And it was for not because I rolled a 3.
Oh. Well, all you hear is the beautiful sounds of nature.
This is where the mimic comes out and says, la, 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 la.
The owl bear.
When the trees start speaking of Vietnamese.
Mimic all along.
Yeah, so he says I'm sorry. So Garen says good night, Moko.
Good night, short one.
And he climbs into his tent. So yes, you rolled a 3, you get your armor on, and the night actually goes fairly well. Like it was probably the noise that you were making, trying to put on your armor, but it goes off without a hitch. You're able to conduct your watch. You keep an eye on the jerky. You taste a few pieces, quote unquote. Taste a few
samples.
Yeah.
Got to make sure it's good.
And just when it's the right amount of stiff and tenderness, you take them out to go. And like put them in a bag and whatever. That was like kind of sitting there, ready for transport. And as the sun finally rises, you can wake everyone.
I'm gonna go over there and just let out a yell, just a primeval yell. Wake up!
Sus kind of
yawn.
Is it time? It's the morning.
Why are you yelling? Why do you have to yell?
How else would you get up?
That's true. You sound just like my captain, and I hate you for it.
Celeste gets up and goes over to Kane's tent. Kane!
Yeah.
It's time to wake up.
Craydon's just knocked out, still snoring.
Just looks at Celeste, like an older sibling looks at a younger sibling, and it's just like, you screamed to tell me to wake up, even though someone already told me to wake up, and she's just fire, seething flames, the side of her face.
Just kind of like Celeste runs over to Moko and hides behind him. I think she's mad.
I'm too old for this.
No, you're not.
How would you know? You don't even know how old I am. No one
You don't know how old I am.
What, you're like 8?
No.
12.
I'm 33.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Moko kind of like turns around.
Hi.
What?
What? 난다요. 나네.
Yeah. Elves age weirdly.
You're telling me.
In human years, I'm like 6. So.
Jesus fucking Christ.
More like in human years, you're 33. In elven years, you're 6.
Oh, yeah, I got it backwards. I'm still waking up. Give me a break.
Oh, so we got fetus, we got a dragon, and we got...
I'm being smart. I don't know what you're talking about.
We got a shorty, and then we got another shorty. This is going to be great.
I feel like she's talking about us. And he looks over at Gardain, who is still sleeping. And he goes over and, like, jumps on him.
David.
Like he just walks into the tent because he's short and doesn't have to duck. He just walks into the tent and just jumps on his stomach. Wake up!
I can put your feet on the table.
I did the table.
You want to?
he like, who's there?
It's just me.
Oh, Garen, I almost punched the shit out of you.
You almost got dead.
So
is it morning already?
It is. We gotta go.
Okay.
Celeste starts packing up her stuff.
Kane will do the same.
Yeah, I start doing the same. Put on my armor, wash my face, and pack up my stuff.
Do you need any soap?
I was just about to say.
Oh my god, Grandy!
I hold out my hand for the soap.
Don't drop it now.
I look at her like...
She hands the soap.
I start washing my face. Wash off my arms a little bit. Wash off my underarms. Like, woo! Wash my beard. Yes, the beard.
Yes. And as you do that, you finish up, and the horse is looking slightly better. but he might need another night of rest to get him
Would
back
we
to
know that?
where he should be.
Could we tell by just looking at the horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't bother talking with the horse then. All right. Maybe.
Yeah, so we've got the food and stuff. Everything's ready. Everything's prepped.
Mm-hmm.
We should start heading out then. Yeah. Yep.
Maybe we should stay another day. I don't want our horse to die.
He'll be fine. We'll just take it slow today.
Okay, but let's only travel for a little bit and make sure we get another good night's rest.
Of course, of course.
Is that okay with you, horsey? I'll take that as yes.
Me and him became friends the other night.
Aww.
He totally likes me.
Sorry to interrupt.
You're super robot-y.
Mr. Roboto.
I lost power.
Oh no. We're gonna be on the road again.
On the road. On the road again.
Okay.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
All right. Yeah. So, I mean, you're still good to go, though, right, Granny?
Yeah. I just might break up because I'm on cellular data now. Yeah. I also don't have my character sheet. I can't see anything.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. So I'll lower your DCs for if you have to roll this way. It's just like your flat D20.
Can send his rolls in Discord if he keeps breaking up.
Oh no.
No, not roll on Discord, but send like his total rolls on Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't trust Avery. Fuck Avery.
Yes. All right. So you guys follow the ridge as the road actually turns toward a into a deeper ridge in the mountain. So you basically follow the cliff that you can all see is a very, very, very long drop if something bad were to happen.
Are we riding alongside a cliff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And when you get to the and when you get to a I'm sorry, not when. You eventually get to a wooden bridge that connects one side of the cliff to another cliff. Someone rolled me a perception check.
I shall. Don't fuck me now, dice. Ooh, and that's plus so many tabs. It's plus 4. Okay, that's an unnatural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can tell that the bridge looks very rickety.
Oh, indeed. This bridge doesn't look too safe. Hello? Or am I talking to myself?
No.
I'm just talking to myself.
Yep.
Kane, that bridge doesn't look too safe. Yeah, no, Kane, doesn't look too safe at all. Maybe we shouldn't cross over it with a heavy cart. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that.
How should we cross over it then?
Ah,
Kane,
what?
another Kane?
Surprise voice. Where did you come from?
Over here.
Brilliant. We might be better off on foot. I don't know. Does the bridge look like it can, like it would be able to withstand the weight of the cart and like the horse, or does it look like the kind of bridge that's like y'all need to be single file? Like
no. It's definitely wide enough. It's definitely wide enough for a horse-drawn wagon.
But is it strong boy? Not wide enough. Is it strong boy to carry such weight? To carry all that responsibility?
Do you want to maybe go check?
Yeet.
Craydon volunteers to go check.
How far down is the cliff, though?
Oh, so far. So far.
Yeah, see, I'm going to check. I put my hands in quotation marks, by the way. Going to check.
I get to like right where it begins. I start to like shake the ropes just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do I like notice how strong they are, like, or weak?
You hear it, and
I just
like... On a scale of 1 to 10, how strong is it?
On a scale of 1 to 10, holy fuck.
Craydon's like, I don't know, guys. Mama said never trust no shaking rickety bridges.
That bridge sounds like Uncle Tim after he fell into the water face first, but belly flopped.
Do you wanna maybe like walk out onto the bridge?
No.
I put 1 foot. I take 1 foot and like I step real quick on the bridge, like meh.
Meh.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Is anything happening? No.
Nope. How far out onto the bridge do you want to go?
I go 5 feet.
Okay. Do you jump?
No.
Oh, God.
No, I don't jump. I do not jump.
Steve, why are you like this? Oh, also,
I do like very slow steps. Very slow steps.
Barrel roll.
Okay. Very slow steps. How far?
5 feet in.
Another 5 or?
Yeah, another 5.
You've already went 5.
Yes.
Another 5. All right. And everybody else is still at the cart?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Still good.
Oh God.
Do you jump?
No.
No.
God damn it, Steve.
All right.
How far am I away from the other side?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So 25 feet more away. And that's my exact movement. I do another 5.
Wait,
very slow
step.
I stop. Yes.
Do you know what? Go on. I'm probably being paranoid. Go on. Go forth. Do whatever you like. Go on.
You know what? Guardian's like, you know what? Maybe we should send the lightest person to cross this bridge. Hey,
you probably should have thought of that before you got so far.
I start to backstep very slowly.
You hear from across the from across the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
Oh.
Who said that?
Who's this?
Oh shit.
Who goes there?
Oh, just a friendly traveler.
Do I see this friendly traveler? Just I hear a voice.
Can we see?
You just hear a voice right now.
Can we hear the voice?
Yeah. I mean, there's echoes. Just a friendly traveler.
Guardian he just keeps walking back towards the group.
We're not too welcome to people we don't know.
Uh-huh.
How far back do you want to go?
I go all the way back because now I'm scared.
He's doing a 2-step.
All right, I'll put you by the front of the horse.
Cool.
And at this point, I will now share my screen.
Don't forget to present.
I know.
Don't forget to represent. Ha ha ha.
Share screen.
Sharing the screen, sharing the screen.
Uh-oh.
I see infinity. And
oh no! That's the bridge we have to cross.
Oh god.
Oh wait, that's YouTube. Hold on, that one. All right.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's move. Oh wait, that's scrolling up. Let's just zoom in slightly.
Zoom.
Okay.
Quick update. I found a candle, so now I'm having a nice romantic night of evening.
Nice. I like long walks on the beach and candlelit D&D. So yes, you see yourself, Gardane?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, oh, what's wrong? Why did you go so far? I cannot answer.
Who is
Oh, who you be?
Who you be?
My name is Gardane. What is your name?
Oh, what in a name.
Look, just tell us your name and we'll be on our way.
Well, I would help you, but I would give you a name, but for now, I seem to be kind of stuck in what is supposed to be trees over here. But as Roll20 doesn't have trees, we're just going to have to pretend.
Right.
Do you need some help?
I think he does.
It would be nice.
All right. She starts walking across the bridge. So can you move me like 30 feet, however far I can get across the bridge?
She leaps over the horse. Hi-yah! She barrel rolls across the bridge.
Okay. I'll be there in a second. My legs are short.
Kane will sigh and hop off and begin following Celeste.
Yay!
Slowly though, she's making sure that her steps aren't like breaking any of the planks. She's being careful. Yeah.
Okay, Gardane.
Gardane will follow right behind Kane. Like that.
Okay, Moko.
What's that?
What do you want to do?
Okay, they're kind of breaking for me. What exactly is happening?
Okay, so a voice from across this ridge just told you that he's stuck in a tree, and everybody's going to help him.
Yeah,
Okay.
Which,
how far?
Oh, go
on.
Your full movement?
I'm gonna be in the front.
Oh well, they've already pretty much started walking, so.
Oh.
Yeah. So like,
I'll stay in the back.
Full movement.
Can I insight the voice?
Yeah, full movement.
Put you here. Sure.
Insight.
Ooh! What kind of insight do you want to roll? Like, what are you trying to figure out?
Whether his intentions are good, whether he's trying to jostle us, whether he seems like a trustworthy person and not someone who's just on the side of the road trying to swindle us. Because that's Kane's job. I need to bring up my character. Oh, she's good at that too. 22. Rolling so well. Thank you, guys. This is where they fucked me up in combat, though.
With that 22, you can tell that he seems pretty genuine. He definitely feels like he's telling you the truth about being stuck in this tree.
But is he a genuine person, though?
Is he a genuine person?
Yeah, like is he like, oh, I got stuck in a tree, or is he like, I got stuck in a tree because I was a little shit? There's two kinds of ways people say things.
You can't tell that from where you're standing.
God damn it. All right, so he genuinely got stuck in a tree, guys. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Very important information.
So
we continue going up to him. Yes.
They can see you, Dylan. Don't send messages like that.
All right. So Celeste, by now, would she be able to get up to the other side of the bridge? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes. Put her 25 feet forward, so she's not quite there, but she's there. No, back one.
That's 20. Okay.
Right there. Oh, 20.
When you get there, you see that he is chained to a tree.
Oh my gosh. Guys, come here.
All right.
Why are you chained to a tree, mister?
Maybe he's kinky. I mean, what?
Kinky? No.
You'll know when you're older.
But I am older.
Not old enough.
Let's see. I have this trouble with these chains. Sometimes they just get stuck. Barry.
Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Barry.
What does he look like?
Can you zoom in on his token so we can see him?
That's what I'm doing.
Ooh, crazy zoom.
Cool. He has green hair.
Ooh.
Celeste is kind of gonna go up and inspect the chains. Not quite touching them yet, though.
They seem pretty taut around this tree.
This tree, got it.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Since it's a big tree.
Oh, yeet.
Damn.
We'll just
He grew in size.
We'll just say that that's the tree that he's just like in.
So, are these your chains?
My chains. Yes, they are.
Right. And sometimes they just get stuck. Right.
Do I notice anything weird about the chains?
Like
any kind
where are you looking?
I'm gonna walk up to the tree and just kind of look at the chains that are on the tree, like you know how it would be wrapped around the tree. She's going to look at the
so you're
part
looking
that's on the tree, not the one that's on. part that's on him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No,
Just
it just
looking,
looks like
not
chains.
touching. Just looks like chains.
Mm-hmm.
Just looks like chains.
Mm-hmm.
No magic bullshit or anything.
Um.
I'm ready to make an Arcana check if you want me to.
Sure. Roll an Arcana.
Okay.
That's a 19. 13 plus 6.
Yep. He. They are absolutely attached to him.
Like attached?
Mm-hmm.
Steve, you know you can turn off notifications for Discord, right?
Can I?
Yes. Or just close Discord.
I'm gonna do that.
I look to the distance to make sure I don't see like nothing else out the blue.
Mm-hmm. No, everything's good. Just you do. Nope.
I don't know, guys. I don't trust this dude. Just seems weird. Random guy chained to a tree.
What would you do for us if we unchained you?
Well, I can give you some information.
Information, you say?
About
what?
Have you ever heard of the Phoenix Obsidian Sword?
I don't care about some crappy sword. Tell us about
Wait. Phoenix what?
The Phoenix Obsidian Sword. Legend has it can kill a god.
and you have information on this legendary weapon.
Not only that, I know exactly where it is.
Do I believe him?
Why would you tell us about where a legendary sword is hidden? When
Why
you could
indeed?
just take it for yourself. Yeah.
Well, let me think. If I were to get it, what would I really gain from such a gift? I mean, it's not like I need to prove anything to my family or bring or possibly run my own kingdom, perhaps. Who knows? Maybe something as powerful as the Phoenix Obsidian Sword could bring back my colony. Who knows?
Insight check?
Absolutely.
I also too like to inside check because I don't buy a story.
Let me see what's inside. Okay. I'm gonna use my blue die. Wow! I got a natural 2. So
Oh boy.
It's a 5.
Oh god. I got a natural 1. Wee.
By the way, Steve,
Yeah.
I'm going to send you a PM.
Okay. Go.
Don't show it on screen though.
I know. I already signed off of a thing. What the hell? There we go. Why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? There we go.
I made my mistake.
Listen. I think that we can come to an agreement. How about this? I'm kind of tired of hanging around.
Funny joke.
Please allow me. And you hear what sounds like the chains start shaking.
Oh gosh.
And he drops from the tree, lands like on one knee.
Oh.
Like
superhero landing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad for the knees.
I know. So bad. And the chains go into his hands.
Celeste kind of instinctually backs up.
I knew he was weird. I knew this fucker was weird.
She's gonna draw her bow. What the hell are you, and what are you doing here?
Oh, you poor child.
I'm not a child!
She kind of is.
Shh. Kane, you're not helping.
Sorry.
Sorry. This land has heard of some adventurers heading this way. Something about a trail of blood behind them. Lo and behold, as I hung here, a band of adventurers shows up right on time.
Why should we not just kill you right now?
Oh, because the question is, would you be able to?
I'm getting a very bad feeling, guys.
I mean, I was saying, all right, ignore Kane. Never mind.
I told you one thing. That was true. My name does start with a B.
Is it Beelzebub?
Kane kind of laughs at that. Nice.
Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Before I continue, Moko, you have a certain paladin ability.
Divine sense.
Right? You are sensing a celestial aura coming off of this person.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
He left.
He heard that. He heard
I can't
that
even look.
Like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I can't even look because then it'll like go crazy.
Oh wait, we're not near this.
It's fine. Yeah, he just left the chat.
All
right, well, Moko senses a celestial aura coming off of him.
As this is happening, Celeste is going to look at him kind of weirdly and cast Sleep at 2nd level. If that's all right with you.
Sure.
Oh boy.
You can certainly try.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Do we have a Moko back?
No. 8, 9.
Oh, you're off. How do I send you a message without it being on Discord so you don't have to deal with notifications?
It's not. I have it. I have it on my phone.
Oh, okay. I sent you a thing.
I know.
That's 34.
To put him to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
He just he like looks towards you, kind of gives a yawn. Nice try.
What are you?
What am I? What I am is impressed. What I am is enamored. You've been offering things to, me, the entire time that you've been traveling.
No, we haven't.
Oh, have you?
Who
are you?
Roll me a religion check.
Who?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Alright, so all of us. Cool.
Aww.
Religion.
No, I don't think no, I'm not.
That's a 17, 14 plus 3.
That's a 5.
I got a nat 17.
Craydon is averagely smart. She got a natural 5 and has nothing to add to that.
Oh shit.
Hold on, John. Give me a second.
Uh-huh.
As I send you a message.
How you sending it, bro? Messenger?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Grandioso is back.
Hey,
Yay!
Grandy.
Oh my goodness.
Religion
Roll me a
check.
religion check.
Please succeed. Make Kane be the only one who's clueless. It would make the most sense.
Oh god.
What do you want me to do?
Make a
Religion check.
Roll intimidate? Okay.
No.
No, religion.
I mean,
because that's not gonna work.
sometimes religious
breaking up
people
on us.
do.
Keep breaking up on that
intimidating.
same word. Roll religion. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll intimidation. Okay.
That is a 4.
Oh, good.
Oh, just like
Oh
Kane.
my gosh.
Ironically, the paladin has no idea, but 2 of you do. Actually, 3 of you. Garen.
Celeste is gonna basically like bark at him and be like, "Get away from us and leave us alone. We don't want to have anything to do with you."
I take out my cross. You stay away.
But you've done plenty for me.
No, we haven't.
Think of all the offerings that you've given me.
We haven't given you any offerings. Now get away from us.
I'm so confused.
Now have you? Think of the people that you've murdered in the middle of town. Think of the people that you've murdered in the middle of the road. Think of those poor, foolish
Shut
goblins.
the fuck up.
Oh. And how about you, dwarf? Think of the poor boy
Don't you
that
dare.
paid for your insolence because you couldn't stop yourself from giving someone who didn't even want alcohol.
So Celeste I would actually scream, but I am in an apartment, so I do not want to kill my neighbors. Celeste is just going to scream to try and get him to shut up.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Sounds like a Pepsi commercial. We just put it on one night.
Listen here, whatever you are. If I'm right of what I think you are, leave us alone.
Say it.
We will not give you that power.
That sounds really creepy.
Say it.
Say it.
Do it. Do it.
You're Bodum, the god of murder and torture, aren't you?
Oh, yes, I am.
What do you want with us?
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. What?
Bodum,
He's Bodum.
B-O-U-M, god of murder and torture. I'll send it to you.
No. This is Kane being confused. What?
We'll explain later, Kane.
He's the god of murder and torture.
Well, then why does the god of murder and torture have to be so freaking cryptic?
Because he's a god, that's why.
Some call me chaotic. Others don't call.
What do you want with us?
What do I want? I want you to find the sword.
Why should we do that?
Well, because it's pretty simple. You find the sword, You can rule the world. You can kill me.
And if we refuse?
If you refuse, then... And then he, when he says that, he, like, puts out his hand so that it's flat and parallel to the ground. And a chain with a hook on the end of it falls out of his hand. His open hand. He's not carrying anything. And the hook hits the ground. He looks back at you. His eyes, the whites of his eyes now black. The brown, what was once brown is now red. He looks at you and says, if you don't, then I guess it's time for Bodum to have some fun.
Craydon, as he says that, Craydon gets a chill through his whole body, his whole being.
Guys, I don't think we have much of a choice.
No. We refuse and we die.
Celeste kind of like walks up to him, getting all in his face. If she's tall enough.
No, yeah. You're definitely not.
Damn it. No. She's trying to be intimidating.
Wait. Quick question. How hot is this god?
He's a god.
He's gorgeous.
Oh, damn it. No.
Listen here, you son of a bitch. We'll find this damn sword for you. But you better make it worth our while, okay?
Mm-hmm. Worth your while. Well, as I said, you find the sword, you can feel free to try and use it on me. Or you can give me the sword and be on your merry way.
And if we
Either way, you
sword,
get to live.
Are you going to go and kill another god? Just curious. He just notices Kane. Oh no. Oh no. He's too hot. Oh no.
He leans as close to your face as he can.
Oh god. Is it getting hot in here?
And he says I was cast out of my house, out of my plane of existence. The god that I kill is the god that will restore my power.
Does Celeste and everybody hear that?
Yeah.
You don't deserve him power.
By killing him, you restore your power.
By killing him, I've retained my place on the pantheon where I belong.
You don't belong anywhere if you're only trying to hurt people. God damn it.
Steve did it again!
I can't.
I just like the slow select, rotate.
I'm sorry. He leans in and takes a breath. You don't shower much, do you?
She does freaking shower. Shut up. She just doesn't use soap. Soap is a luxury.
He says, what do you know of the gods? What do you know of the gods when you barely even know yourself?
Well, he's not wrong.
I just imagine Kate like poking her head out. I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, pretty much.
You don't know anything about me whatsoever.
Oh, do I? Do I?
Do you?
I am a god, aren't I?
Then tell me what you know.
Oh, you don't want me to do that, dear girl. Your friends
Then
might
how
look
do
at
I
you
know?
differently.
She kind of like squints her eyes. I hate you so much right now.
Most people do. You're not telling me anything that I haven't heard before.
Okay, then tell me this. If you know me, and you know something I'm missing, can you get it back for me if we get you this stupid-ass sword?
That and more.
Craydon walks over. If we get you this sword, can you kill the dragons?
And why shouldn't we just keep the sword from you? Can you like turn me so I'm facing him? You.
Rotate me, Steve. Hold my ear. Rotate me.
Hold me back. Hold me back. Rotate me. Hold my earrings.
Hold my earrings. Rotate me.
Rotate me. Hold my earrings.
He just turns his head to Garden and says, "Oh, are you talking about that?" And he like looks over at Moko for a second.
No. If you
And
lay a
then-
hand on
No. Wait. Listen. Listen. Looks over at Moko for a second, smiles, and then looks back at you. You also notice, you can't really see it in the picture, but his smile is like I forget what the like mafia term for it is, but it's like he's got scars across his face, kind of like Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm. Have I ever told you I have these scars?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm kidding.
Huh?
I need help.
I'm kidding. I was like, do you need some soap? I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Celeste.
Yeah. So he looks over at Moko, then looks back at you and smiles. Says, "Those lizards wouldn't know what hit them." I'm assuming, talking about Jorgen?
Jorgen and his whole clan.
Mm-hmm.
But why would I want to? Ah, yes, the Glasgow smile. Thank you very much.
Why would you want to do any of this?
Why would I want to kill Jorgen when I'm the one that put him in power?
Garden, you put that foul beast in power?
What of it?
My people suffered for years at being servant to that foul beast and his children.
Everyone suffers, dwarf. Everyone. All over the world. What makes your people different? People suffer because of the elves. People suffer because of the gnomes. People suffer because of the dragons. You and your people. You and him and his people. No one suffers any less because of the dragons.
No one suffers any more. Wait.
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 Let me think of my retort.
Google. No.
I think our point is no one should have to suffer.
But where's the fun in that?
The fun in that is you don't have to suffer. You don't have to be tortured. You don't have to be murdered.
You enjoy every moment of it, don't you?
Kane,
don't you, Bodum?
Keep it in your pants.
I do.
But it is in my pants.
It.
Look, what this guy's saying, he's just making a whole spiel and trying to make himself seem bad and evil and whatever. Speaking in cryptic mode and whatever. I mean, what he's saying isn't necessarily wrong. Everyone suffers. It's just part of life. But back onto this sword.
That's why the mortals made a pantheon for murder and torture.
Well, if mortals were the ones that made you, then why can't they tear you down from the pedestal they put you on?
I think they already did that because he's trying to regain his power.
True.
Yeah. All right, look. We get this sword. You leave us the fuck alone, right?
I like that idea. Yeah.
Good. See? Simple. That's all we had to do. You guys getting all riled up and shit. Oh.
Cain, people could die because of this. I know he's hot.
We don't. No. This isn't about hotness. This isn't about hotness. I could find myself a pretty lady wherever. If we don't do this, we die. If we do this, we could still die, or we could just get it off our hands. What do you want? What do you prefer? There's nothing else that we can do. If he is a god and not just some rambling homeless man who just fell out of a tree, then, again, Cain knows nothing about this. She is very confused.
While you talk, he throws his chain up to the tree.
You cut out.
Oh, damn it. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
He throws his chain up to the tree. It hooks into itself, and then he hangs upside down like Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
He's a demented Spider-Man. Oh god.
Cain be Mary Jane.
All right, Bodum, we'll play your game. Tell us where to find the sword.
Wait. You cut out. What did you say?
Can you hear me now?
I think it's your internet.
Yeah, probably my internet.
I said, all right, Bodum, we'll play your game. Where can we find this sword?
But what did he do with the chains? Like through that entire description, it was like
he's hanging upside down like Spider-Man.
Oh, sweet.
So I said you should be Mary Jane.
Yeah, that scene. And you're Mary Jane.
Tell me cheer. I'm joking.
Oh yes, there is a tribe that exists. They protect the sword. It's, shall we say, sacred to them. They've been protecting it for thousands of years. They call themselves the Children of the Ebon Sword.
Wait a minute.
They have it.
Of the Ebon.
God. Did you know what happened to Iddlewilde?
Yes.
Good to know.
I don't think he's going to tell us.
I know, but maybe he'll tell us if we give him the sword.
True.
Okay, children.
Well, I can tell you this. It wasn't of the gods. The dwarves close by, the dwarves of the mountain, they experimented, if you will, with some magic that went kind of wild. Things got serious. But
so serious. I'm joking. Sorry.
But it got crazy. Many people disappeared all over the world.
Did they disappear in a green light?
Oh, you're well versed. It figures a dwarf would know. Do all dwarves know?
I was going to ask you that question because I just think about Garen's situation. That's
Wait, people disappeared all over the world. It wasn't just here.
Yes. Yes. They're somewhere else.
So they're not dead?
Well, it depends on where they were positioned when the green light came. Right, Garen?
Oh.
Nah. If you look at Garen, he's you see his skin slowly becoming a shade of pink, and he's got tears in his eyes.
Aww. Okay.
DM sir, would Gardain know this lore which he's speaking about, the dwarfs of the mountain, or no?
No.
Okay. Cool. I was just thinking about
it's just the doors over there.
No
Your doors
relation.
have nothing to do with it.
Okay, cool. Just making sure we're innocent. Okay, you were saying the tribe, the children of the Ebon Sword. They've been protecting this Ebon Sword. They've been protecting this sword for centuries.
Yeah, thousands of years. And
Where can we find them?
Yes. Where indeed? Well, they might be located somewhere near a place that you would have already been heading to eventually.
Ah, why are gods always so cryptic?
That's my problem with them.
You want a sword, just tell us where. That's really the god of torture, not the god of misdirection.
But isn't misdirection, it's a bit of torture in and of itself?
You're one sick puppy.
Woof woof.
I cannot.
I think this guy has more kinks than the average person. Anyways, can we get going now? Have you had enough fun with us?
Can you at least help us get our horse over?
I think the horse will be fine, seeing as our two heaviest members will manage to walk over the bridge without any harm.
Fun would have been the fight that I was honestly so hoping for.
What, us against you?
Yes.
I mean, we could totally arm wrestle, if that makes you feel better.
I'm sure there's some kind of wrestling you'd like to do, but...
Kane looks away, and it's just like... And then she'll turn back around and be like, yeah, so what? I wouldn't mind fucking you. That's fine.
So it's just like, no, I'm kidding.
Gardain's like,
she's like,
seriously?
Stop it!
Is it the chains? Is it the upside down? Like, is that your kink?
No, I don't have a kink with that kind of stuff. He just seems kind of chaotic and wild, and that's kind of my brand, you know? He's on brand. Yeah.
You know what? I see it. I understand.
Yeah, see?
Do you want us to give you a moment?
Kinda crazy?
Yeah, do you want us to give you a moment?
Do you need a moment?
He leans in.
Oh God.
He leans in, gets real close to your face,
She stares him down.
rubs his nose against your nose.
Oh my God. Don't.
Slides.
Oh my God. Don't.
Slides his cheek against your cheek.
She's not moving. She's a girl with a backbone. I promise.
Gets his lips really, really close to yours.
Okay, she's gonna take her hand and just like palm his face. No, all right, okay, stop it.
And
There are
then-
kids.
And then before you do, he dodges it, goes to your ear, and whispers a name.
Whispers a name.
I'm gonna kill him.
Oh no.
Moko gives a Nandayo face.
Nandayo. Nandayo.
Nanny.
Okay.
Our characters are all secretly weebs.
How'd you know?
He
a huge Sailor Moon fan.
So
he
whispers.
Every summer. I don't know.
He whispers that.
Oh.
And then disappears.
Just straight up disappears.
Yeah.
What is it? Tell us. What did he say, Kane? Are you two gonna have babies?
Wait, what? No, of course not. Anyway, who was he?
He was Bodum, the god of murder and torture.
All right. You guys keep saying that, but
he's literally
he's a god.
A god. Do you know what a god is?
Of course I know what a god was. I had freaking education.
He is one of them. Specifically the one of torture and murder.
He wants people to die.
Can Kane insight check this to see if they're jostling her? Because she doesn't believe it.
Yes.
Cool.
Do you want us to roll against that?
Natural 19. Plus 4. 23.
They're telling the truth.
Kane stops. Realizes that she may have just outed herself to a god. And is he telling the truth? He's a god?
You literally were just flirting with the god of murder and torture.
We don't need to talk about that, Craydon. We don't need to talk about that.
I think we should talk about that. I think you have a problem.
I think what's more important is that we need to get the sword.
A sword which we know who's guarding it, but we don't know where exactly. We just know they're very, very close.
I recognized his voice.
You recognize his voice?
Mm-hmm. That was.
Oh God.
That was the voice of the hooded figure.
The one who told you to assemble us?
And that's where we'll end our session.
No!
Oh!
I will stab you.
So, thank you for watching yet another episode of Magic and Misfits. Join us next week where we explore a little more about about that.
Holy shit.
So, place Rihanna's whips and chains. Kane.
Oh my god. She's not kinky. He's just like, I was like, oh, if he's an actual god, he must be hot. And Kane is like, hell yeah.
So,
she's like, he's just a crazy hobo man. He's not an actual god. Hell yeah, I'd tap that. And then you guys like, no, he's an actual god. And it's like, well, better pack my bags. Go to a nunnery.
So we still have a little. I think we still have a little time.
Hell yeah.
Next week is is episode 10, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
1-0.
So I think we'll episode 10 will be a regular episode, but I think for a few minutes we can maybe go over talk to our players. I mean, you guys have been here since the beginning. And let's see. I guess we'll go from the left from me, how I see it. So Rebecca.
What?
What? Officially, this is our 10th episode. Officially, right? You know, because if we count session 0.
Session 0.
Session 0. What do you think so far?
What do you mean? What do I think so far?
What do you think so far?
She's like, I feel nothing.
I mean, I think we're doing good.
I mean, that's not what I'm asking. I'm saying like
what do you want from me?
You as a player in the game.
I really like how it's going. I love Garen. He's a cinnamon roll who must be protected.
Yes. And as far as like player progression and story, give
really want to see Celeste like grow a lot more, and I'm hoping that Kane can kind of be like a part of that. Because I love the relationship that her and Kane have.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
John.
Huh? Hello.
John, my good buddy John. How are you liking the game so far? As a obviously from the player standpoint, like for the fans, like what would you say your experience has been so far?
Definitely exciting. As people, as you guys know, Steve was the one who introduced me to D&D, and I've played in several of his campaigns where he was the DM. So for me, it's a little more personal because I definitely do see like certain characters you throw and use as NPCs. So it's like almost like ha ha ha, like a little insider.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying the campaign. This whole Bodum thing was definitely a twist. Wasn't expecting that. And I regret helping you with all this stuff. I feel like it's coming back to bite me in the ass. Like you can do it, Steve. Make the gods like specific. It's like, okay, John, I got you. You're going to regret this.
Yeah, but you've also known since the beginning that Bodum has always been my favorite god out of the entire pantheon that I made. Bodum was always my favorite.
So for all the fans to give you an idea of what Bodum will actually kind of look like, picture Spider-Man meets the Joker, but just chains and hooks everywhere. And he's always contorted. He's never like in an upright position. Like he's just in a weird position, chained up.
All I can imagine is him as an anime boy, like one of those really hot, angsty anime boys.
Yes.
Well, that's because of that damn picture. That shit is so damn cute. Like I was telling somebody earlier because I was thinking about making all your characters on like a wrestling video game, right? And like, so I was telling somebody earlier, I was like, man, like I'm sick and tired of seeing these cutesy pictures of characters, even though they're like battle hardened warriors, but yeah, Grandy, Jordan.
Yeah, what's up? Just got power back like 30 seconds ago.
Hell yeah. Just in time. Just in
What is going on?
So right now we're talking about as this is technically our 10th episode, but next week is the actual 10th episode. I wanted to get some insight on like how you guys as the players are feeling about the campaign so far.
Ooh, I'm digging it. Good mixture of RP and combat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like to do both. And get better at both.
Hell yeah. And is that it? That's all you want to say to our fans?
Yeah.
All right.
It's hard being on the spot, Steve.
It's all right. It's all right. It happens.
Hey, I have no idea what happened like the past 40 minutes. So all I know is something about I'm just imagining God Yato from Noragami.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And first during interviews and last during during our 10th before our 10th episode airs. Dearest Renee.
Yes. Hello.
Oh God, you're close to the microphone.
I'm so close to the microphone right now.
So yeah, tell the fans how you've been kind of feeling about the campaign so far.
I really like the way this campaign has started, and I will say it's because of the fact that it's like, yeah, like there has been time for progression, you know what I mean? It hasn't just been throwing us directly into like the frying pan and cooking us up and then yeeting us out when you inevitably kill our characters, but it's been a nice slow progression, you know, like you know, as a party we still haven't, you know, gotten to that point of I would die for you, but like we're getting somewhere with like, you know, hearing about where people are from, hearing about people's pasts, hearing their backstories, and hearing about people who don't have souls, hearing about people who want kingdoms, hearing about, you know, like it's kind of a good way of just being like, these are the characters and these are their goals. These are their goals, as you Americans say. And and I'm excited to, because I know Rebecca mentioned that she was excited to see Celeste's kind of relationship and her like grow up with the help of Kane. And the reason why I laughed is because Kane is very the type of person who's just a very bad influence. Yeah. So it is going to be interesting to see, like, you know, if Kane does take on that role and like think to better herself for Celeste, or will she just continue this kind of route of chaoticness? Like, I mean, we just spoke to a god and she didn't take any of that conversation seriously, which is the main reason why she gets into trouble a lot.
Until after the fact, when you realize he actually was.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh shit.
Never mind when he did this and a whole chain with a hook came out of it.
No. Illusions are a thing. No. It's chill. Illusions are a thing.
You almost had a Spider-Man moment.
Yeah, she's just like, this is a weird guy who's homeless, who's probably crazy, but man, is he attractive. And, you know, she has a lot of flaws that I'm hoping will either get worked through or they don't. You know, either way, it makes a character interesting. But yeah, I really like the way this story is going. I'm interested to see where it goes. And, you know, it seems like a lot of us have a lot on our plate that we need to sort through. And, you know, I'm hoping that Kane will be there with you guys to help you through it. And she doesn't just straight off die Right, Steve?
Right.
You see that shit-eating grin? I don't believe that for a second.
Don't believe it.
Lies.
Don't believe it.
He's doing the tee-hee. He's lying. But yeah. I probably ranted for a long while, but yeah.
No, it's okay. It's fine. This is what I was hoping for with everybody. But
I think it's awesome and horrifying that this god of torture and murder pretty much assembled us. It's like,
yeah.
I think it's super awesome that's
it's
where
so
we
crazy.
But
I think it's awesome, but then it's also like, how do you know my name? How do you know my full name? Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
ooh, he keep tabs on you.
Oh, he's been wanting me since like. Oh no, that's creepy. That's creepy. He's like, I've been wanting to have that ass since you were like 12, and it's like, oh no,
oh no,
oh no,
get out, oh no.
Wait.
Fun fact: he was originally going to say my name, but he couldn't pronounce it, so he had to do a last minute change.
Can we get like a phonetic spelling of your name or something like that at some point?
Let's remind the fans, what is Moko's full name?
Fucking fine though, my computer's off.
Even your computer was like, nope. I'm not gonna deal with that today.
But anyway, thank you again for keeping on. Thank you for all of your support. If you stayed for this last bit of interview session, I hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you next week. Remember, Magic and Misfits every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Maiden Voyage at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday, unless it's not on a Thursday. But we will try our best to keep you, the fans, posted on the scheduling. For both shows, because life happens. But until
make a Twitter or something.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. But anyway, until then, thank you. I have been your DM, Steve. Have a week.
Bye. Bye. Don't hook up with gods. Don't